Chapter 12. Destructive Patterns. Negative patterns will repeat throughout our existence unless we decide to jump off the wheel and create a new path. I hope it's becoming clear that our reality is greatly shaped by our experiences and expectations. When we believe something, it's what we attract and also what we see. When these beliefs and expectations are negative and dark, the effect in our life is painful and destructive. When we learn to release negative energy and to heal the misunderstandings and false conclusions, we help to create a happier and more fulfilling life, and we can end the cycle of repeating negative experiences. It's important to keep in mind, so I'll say it again. Negative conclusions and false beliefs are often the result of misunderstanding and limited information. We may conclude something that is completely erroneous, but regardless, once it's settled into our subconscious and a broken little piece of our soul believes it, it begins to affect our life story. Anytime we are triggered in an emotional way or experience any level of stress, our fight or flight reflex kicks in. When the blood rushes from the brain and into the extremities, our broken fragments and inner child take hold of the reins and function in the best way they know how. Unfortunately, these parts of ourselves are making decisions with limited understanding and a whole lot of false beliefs. The result is a person who acts out in emotion, rage, addiction, or behaviors that seem completely irrational later when the calmer and wiser self takes back control. Beliefs about the world as well as beliefs about ourselves play out in many different ways. Clients are often surprised when they come in wanting help with the current life situation or relationship, and once in trance find themselves back in an early time or situation they would never consciously have connected to the current issue. Heart-centered hypnotherapy literally gets to the heart of the matter. And this heart is where the healing must take place in order for positive changes to truly be lasting. As we find and heal these hurting, broken, and misinformed pieces of ourself, we become more aligned with our truest self, our highest self. As we heal, this highest self can better guide us in creating our healthiest and happiest existence. We begin to feel whole again, rather than broken, scattered, empty, and torn. When we operate based on love and truth, rather than misunderstanding and lies, every area of our life gets better by leaps and bounds. Susan, age 29, is a physically healthy and active adult. She has been involved in a variety of community service opportunities throughout her life and holds a supervisory position at her place of employment. Her husband of 2 years has a daughter from a previous marriage. She has an active social and professional life. Despite her greatest efforts, she never feels as though she belongs in any group. Upon external observation, one would likely consider her a confident, enjoyable, and well-liked individual. However, internally she is bombarded by constant feelings of being rejected and left out. She cannot recall being part of any group to which she felt fully included and accepted. After years of feeling this way, she decided to seek help in understanding these emotions. She struggled to relax enough to go into hypnosis. Once in trance, she would pull in and out, afraid of letting go and trusting me to take care of her. With some practice and encouragement, we were finally able to create an environment where she was able to fully relax and access her subconscious mind. Hypnotherapist. Go to a recent situation where you felt left out and abandoned. Tell me what's happening. Susan. I'm on the phone with my husband. He and his daughter went to buy a new bicycle together. He's telling me about taking her on a ride. She stops talking. A tear starts to drip slowly down each of her cheeks. Her lips pursed together to try to hide the sadness. Hypnotherapist. What are you feeling? It's okay to feel whatever it is you're feeling. You're doing well. You are safe to express yourself. Susan. I'm pretending to be happy for them. I'm telling him it's great. They got to do that together. I hate it. I hate that they're doing things together and bonding, and I'm not there. They don't care that I'm not there. Her voice sounding tired and defeated. They should want me there. I'm so tired of being left out. Hypnotherapist. Where are you feeling this emotion, this sadness at being left out? Susan. I feel constricted. My throat is closing off. I am hurting. She's holding one hand on her throat and the other on her upper abdomen. Hypnotherapist. Tell him everything you want to say. Speak it aloud and don't try to filter. Susan, with anger and frustration. I don't want to be left out. I don't deserve this. I'm sick and tired of pretending. I hate this. You should care that I'm not there. You should treat me like I matter. I hate this stupid fake enthusiasm. I hurt too. I am hurting. I am amazing. Why can't you see it? I deserve to be a part of the family. I deserve to be loved too. The anger breaking back into sadness as she now whispers, I am so tired of hurting. So tired of being left out. Hypnotherapist. Focus on those feelings, hurting and being left out. Take yourself to the source of that emotion. Let yourself travel to the first time you felt hurt and left out. Susan. I'm little. I don't know how old, but I'm looking at 3 pictures on the wall. Me and my 2 brothers. We look the same. We are each beautiful. But they are loved, and I am not. My grandmother loves them, but she doesn't love me. She's holding her abdomen again and begins to sob. Hypnotherapist. Tell your grandmother everything you want to say. Express to her how this makes you feel. Susan. Grammy, it's so unfair. You hate me. You hate me, and I can't do anything about it. I have your hands. Don't you see? Don't you see I'm just as special as Caden? You hate my mom, and so you hate me. I want you to love me. You favor my brothers. You let them do everything. I can't do anything. You play with them and help them and include them. I get left out. You tell me no. You stop me from being included. It's so unfair. You are my grandmother. Why don't you love me? Love me. Include me. Let me be a part of you. Please, Grammy. Please. We spent more time in hypnosis, visiting different times in Susan's life to help her see the pattern this early emotion and experience had created. In grade school, on the playground, at girls' camp, in high school clubs, in employment, and even now in her marriage, she continued the pattern of feeling left out and hurt. Once she recognized the source of these emotions and gained this awareness, we were able to go through energy release and healing exercises. Her new and healthier decision is now. I'm included. I'm enough. I'm okay alone. Even when I'm not there, I'm still loved. I'm still included. Lisa, age 39, began hypnotherapy in hopes of understanding why everything in her life seems to be failing. She owns a small business. It was thriving, but is now rapidly declining in sales and profit. It took several sessions before she was ready and able to go this deeply into the pain and to receive this self-insight. Hypnotherapist. In your last session, you came to understand a subconscious belief you hold about your life. We are going to explore that further today to help you understand where it came from and to help guide you in letting it go. What brings me joy brings me pain. I invite you to simply breathe and focus on this belief. Allow yourself to be taken to the source. Easily and effortlessly follow this belief back to the source. Within a few minutes, it's apparent that she has found her way back to another time in her life. She is lying still. It looks as though she is petrified, afraid to move. When you're ready, please tell me where you are. Lisa. It takes her several minutes before responding. Her words come out in a whisper, barely discernible. I'm camping. There's a man here. She begins sobbing now, but silently, as though she's afraid to make a sound, but can no longer hold back her tears. She's shaking intensely, but trying to lie still. I was asleep. I thought it was my husband. This man broke into my tent, and he's doing things to me. She can't speak anymore as the tears and the shaking are too intense. Hypnotherapist. Lisa, we're going to leave this place now. I want you to feel your resources with you now. Remember your wise adult self? Feel her with you and ask her to give you the strength to get up and leave now. Allow her to guide you somewhere safe and tell me when you're there. Lisa. I'm next to the ocean. The man isn't here. I'm safe. Hypnotherapist. I would like you to express to me some of what you're feeling after witnessing this experience again. Lisa. I'm confused and scared. I feel so guilty. Hypnotherapist. What is the guilt about? Lisa. I was enjoying it. Tears and the energy of remorse are fully present. I thought it was my husband. I was asleep. Why didn't I know? Why didn't I stop him? I'm bad. I'm a bad person. Even when I realized it wasn't my husband, I was too afraid. I couldn't move. I couldn't speak. I was so scared, and I didn't know what to do. I just laid there. Hypnotherapist. And as a result of this experience, what conclusions have you made about yourself or about your life? Lisa. I can't trust myself because I don't know what I'm doing. It's unsafe to feel joy. My joy comes with negative consequences. What brings me joy brings me pain. Hypnotherapist. How is this continuing to affect your life now? Lisa. I'm afraid when things go well. I'm afraid to be happy. When anything has the potential to bring joy, I need it to stop. It's not safe. I can't trust myself. I don't know what I'm doing. We pause at this point to allow for negative energy release and balancing. We begin the process of extinguishing the negative emotions and false beliefs. We call in all available loving sources to be with her as she begins the healing process. With time, she was able to express the following. Lisa. I can reclaim my power and learn to trust myself again. As I take time to care for myself, I will find balance and peace. As I forgive myself, I will again find the ability to feel joy and will uncover my creativity. I need to take time to be present, to laugh, and to let myself be who I am. Trust, faith in God, and faith in myself. It's all going to be okay. After 2 more sessions, Lisa received enough healing to be able to claim the following affirmations. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, beautiful, and wise. I trust that I am divinely led. My joy creates joy for those around me. The success of my business creates more freedom for my family. I choose to live my life in the present moment, free of the pain of the past, and enjoying the beauty around me. Braden, age 9, is a playful and physically healthy child. He does well academically and has a good group of friends. However, he struggles emotionally, often being described as overly dramatic and intensely sensitive. He is fiercely competitive, especially toward his brother who is 18 months younger than he is. In school and social settings, he frequently collapses to the ground in tears if he makes a mistake, or if things don't play out as well as he has planned for them to in his mind. Winning at everything is extremely important to him. His mother brought him to the session seeking to understand why he struggles with these emotional tendencies and hoping to find a way to begin helping him feel more secure and balanced. Hypnotherapist. It looks as though you're feeling uncomfortable. Tell me what you're experiencing. Braden. I'm angry and really, really sad. He has tears forming and is clutching his hands together and holding them at the center of his chest. Hypnotherapist. Hold on to those feelings, Braden, and go to a recent time you felt them. When you get there, please tell me about it. Braden. David wants an apple just because I want an apple. He does everything I do. He copies me. I feel angry and really sad. I don't want him to copy me. Hypnotherapist. I want you to go to another time you felt these emotions, where you felt hurt and sad. Braden. I was beating David at a race. I'm 7. He's 5, and he jumped on me and bit me right in the back. I'm really angry, and I'm mad that he caught me, and it really hurts. He hurts me. He hurts me, and I get in trouble. I needed to win that race. His body is twisting as he is re-experiencing this pain. Hypnotherapist. You're doing so well, Braden. I'm very proud of you. I would like you to go back again, back to the first time you felt really sad and hurt. Braden. His countenance becomes visibly younger. He has twisted his body into a side-lying fetal position and is clinging very tightly to his knees. I'm 3. David is 1. He's getting lots of attention. Everyone likes him. Everyone thinks he is so cute and fun. They don't talk to me very much. They tickle him and sing to him and tell him how sweet he is. I hit him. Remorse and sadness fill his body and are coming out through his tears. I just hit him a little bit, but Grandpa says I should get whipped. He wants Mom to whip me with a hickory switch. I'm so sad. I'm so angry. I don't want a brother. I'm so mad I have a brother. Maybe if I didn't have a brother, people would like me too. Hypnotherapist. Braden, at this time, you made a conclusion about yourself. What is it? Braden. Maybe David is better than me. I need to be different. Tears are flowing freely, and he's gently rocking his body. We visited a few more experiences to allow Braden to fully recognize this pattern in his life, of feeling less than his brother and needing to prove himself. After several relived experiences and some very intense energy release, Braden was ready to let go of the old conclusion he drew. He chose to invite his highest power, Jesus, into a safe and relaxing place in his mind to help him draw a new conclusion. Braden: Jesus just told me I'm awesome, cool, funny, smart, and fantastic. His smile is huge and his body lying in complete peace and comfort, literally radiating light. I am fantastic.